Welcome to Dara's Lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to be teaching us how to transform our denim trouser into a skirt. Probably with time, the trouser has slacked and is no more as tight as it used to be. You can just transform it into a skirt, or you just don't want to throw that trouser away. Just keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So these are the things we will need for that's the denim. You can see that's the trouser. We will also need the scissors, and that's my container of pins. So the trouser is somehow worn out, you can see, but it still has a really nice color. The color is still there, as you can see. So first, we are going to fold the trouser and then we'll place it on our waist. You can see that way. Then you use the scissors. If you don't have a tape rule, you use the scissors to mark the length at which you want the trouser to be, and then you do just that. You can see. Then you place it carefully. So that is the length that we got, and we'll just arrange it carefully without disrupting the length, without opening it up. We just arrange it that way. Make sure it's smooth, as you can see. And then we cut. You cut the first leg, that you cut it first, and you be careful. You cut it gently, and carefully, to make sure you have a neat cutting, to make sure it is very straight. So you hold it well, because denim is very thick. So you hold it well and really make sure you are cutting it straight. You can see how I'm holding it. So you do that and cut it very straight, and there you go. So we'll cut the second leg in the same manner. There you go. And that is it. So it's divided now into two parts, the leg and the top. So I can already see the skirts. So we'll fold that and keep it aside, and then we'll focus on the trouser. So first of all, we'll button it and zip it up to get accurate measurements, and then we'll place that flat down. Yes. Then we'll cut it into two. We'll divide it into two. That is the front and the back. You just divide it that way carefully. You divide it, you cut it at the point where the front piece and the back piece were sewn. You do that carefully and very straight. You make your hand very, very straight. If not, you can spoil it. And then you cut the middle carefully. So as you can see, the middle part is bulging out on both sides, both the front and the back. So we are going to you cut it according to the seam. You know there is a design on the seam. It has double stitches. So you cut it out to make sure there is no bulge. You place it over and check it again. You can see there is no bulge again. So we'll do it again for the back so you understand. So we'll cut it carefully according to how it was sewn. Be mindful about that. So you cut it and you place it over to see if there's any bulge. And you see that is bending in, it's going inward at that area. So we'll cut it some more. Yes, we're cutting it, and we'll try it again to see if it's okay this time. We still have to cut it some more. It has to be as perfect as possible to get the best result. And as you can see, it's now flat. so we cut that out. We don't need it. And there you go. Now this is the part of the trouser where we cut out. Shortly before we continue, I'd like you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So that's the leg of the trouser. We'll just divide that into two on both ends. Remember, whenever you're cutting your jeans, you cut it at the part where the front and the back areas were joined. You cut it exactly that place. You cut it there and make sure it's straight so that you can get accurate results. So you cut it again. As you can see, one part is bigger than the other. One part is big and one part is small. So we are still going to divide it. Take note of the big and the small parts. It's going to be useful. So we are going to divide it. We'll divide it. It's very straight. As you can see, I've divided it, and I'll just try to make that neat. I'll try to make it neat. Although we're still going to cut it out, but I'm just going to do that. So we'll bring back will I say the skirt? Anyone you want to call it. So we'll bring it back, and then we open up the front part. We open up the front part and we select the small parts. You can see there's big and a small. So we'll take the small parts. As you can see, I'm going to use the darker side of the trouser so it will look like a design. I'll use it there, place it there, and then cover it up with this other side. You just cover it up. You make sure the part that has the golden thread is on top of the other side, and then you pin it down. As you can see, this side that I'm pinning right now has no design, it's just plain, so it stays under, while the one that has design stays on top. So you just pin that down, pin it down really neatly. Be careful not to let the pin prick you. I got a lot of that during this project, but you have to be careful about that. So you now place the designed part on top. You can see in that manner. And please take note, the way we are pinning it is how we are going to glue it with the gum, or is how we are going to sew it with the machine if you want to sew it with a machine. But in this video, we are going to glue it with a gum. So you just pin that out very neatly. Pin it as neatly as possible. Can you see? I would have just kept this area, but I want you to know how to pin it. You have to pin it neatly. It has to be flat. As you can see, it's very flat. So we'll do the back. We'll do the back piece. So as usual, the part that has no design stays under, and we'll use the darker part of that trouser area. We'll use the darker part, and then we'll put the part that has no design first, and then we'll begin to pin. You can see, we'll try and make that neat. Cut off the unwanted pieces, and this is the outcome after pinning. This is the outcome after pinning. So those are the areas you will glue. You just apply the glue on those areas. As you can see, I'm hemming it. You fold it in before applying the glue so that it looks neat. You want it to look neat. So that is the outcome after gluing. You allow it to dry. You can see I also hemmed it. You can use the glue too. So you allow it to dry. As you can see, it looks really beautiful. So that is it. You glue it and allow it to dry. So we're going to cut off this part now. Is unnecessary. We don't need it. And if you wear the skirt with this part still there, it's going to be very uncomfortable, especially in this part of the world, in Africa, Nigeria. So it's going to be very, very uncomfortable. So you just cut that out very neatly, like 1 inch away from where you glued it. And that is the outcome. You can see how neat it looks. So you make sure your work is very neat. Very neat. Can you see that? So you have to be meticulous. And there you go. That's the result. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep watching my other videos. I love you. Have fun transforming your jeans into skirts. You can try different many styles, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace.